Hey Gavin, it's been a few days since you've been placed on the injured list. How's your hamstring feeling?
Starting to make some progress for sure. It actually feels pretty good. I think I'm doing some running mechanics or some sort of sprint work today of some. I don't know really what it is exactly, but I think that's a pretty good indication of how things are going. So overall, a lot better than I think I initially thought.
And can you explain what you think happened in Colorado that kind of tweaked it?
Yeah, my back foot kind of got stuck and kind of put my back leg in a weird position almost. And then that first initial step out of the box, I felt my hamstring kind of um, tighten up and almost like kind of get a crampy feeling, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what happened. And, it is what it is.
And you mentioned you'll be running today, starting that kind of sprint training plan. How long do you suspect you'll be out for? And do you know what comes after this first step in the treatment plan?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not too sure. I know hamstrings are tricky as far as the recovery, and everybody's different. So to be honest, I'm not sure what the next step is. Kind of see how today goes, and really just kind of take it day by day, step by step, and pretty much go from there.
Thanks, Gavin.
Yep.
Next question's from Dave Assay. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, Gavin, do you feel like this could actually maybe help you in the long run for the rest of the season to take a step back and maybe see the game differently?
Yeah, I mean, it could. Obviously, I want to be out there playing and getting at bats and trying to help the team win. But for the time being, I'm going to be out there watching the game, and I can still sit up on the rail and talk to Kirsch and Walker and our hitting guys during the game. So, I mean, there's ways you can take advantage of it, and that's probably a better way to look at it as opposed to, oh, I'm on the IL, so like, woe is me. I think, you get a chance to still get out there, watch the game, and you can learn still. So, yeah.
In the short time that you've been able to do that, do you feel you've already benefited from that?
Um, Not necessarily. I mean, it's kind of just the normal ball talks that you have during the game, but eventually, I don't know, it could help, but I'm not sure yet, David.
And I guess, the faces you make when your guys hit home runs sometimes go viral. What'd you think about that?
Yeah, for some reason I was like the only one that was shocked back. Max Muncy pulled the ball right down the line and hit it like 450 feet. Like I was the only one in awe of that. But yeah, I mean that's just kind of what happens. I feel like the camera just goes right to me right away. I don't know why, but it's just it's funny. It's kind of what I do.
Thanks.
Yep.
Next question's from Rowan Cabinet. Go ahead.
Hey, Gavin, you mentioned Max's hit. I mean, I guess this kind of goes without saying, but how important has he been to what you guys have done, just considering all the injuries that have now been going on?
You said Max?
Yeah, Max.
Yeah, I mean, God, he's carried the offense for, it feels like, for a while. I don't know exactly what his stats are and how they match up with everybody else in the league, but I'm assuming his numbers got to be one of the best, if not the best in baseball, like OPS wise. God, I mean, what he does on a nightly basis is so impressive. You throw him in the strike zone, he whacks it. You throw him balls, he walks. So it's like, pick your poison and what you want here, and it's impressive to watch him every night.
It wasn't too long ago that obviously, you got your first call up. I'm curious if you had any words of advice for Josiah, how cool that was to see for him.
No, it was awesome to see him. I mean, I think he punched 8 guys or punched 7 or 8 guys. It was fun to watch. He's got really good stuff. And I asked him right before we walked out. We were walking to the elevator down here. I was like, "Hey man, you gonna get some sleep tonight?" He was like, "I'm gonna try." I was like, "Yeah, I remember that." So I thought that was kind of funny, but he's gonna be really, really good.
Thanks, Kevin.